Hi Thomas, congratulations.
Thank you.
On being appointed the head coach of Brentford. First of all, how does it feel to sit here as the new head coach?
Good. I'm pleased, happy, humble and proud about it. First of all, I would like to thank Phil Giles, Rasmus Ankersen and Matthew Benham for giving me this fantastic opportunity in this amazing club in many ways. I think all of you knows that we do things a little bit different in Brentford that suit me perfectly. So I'm really happy about that. Another thanks I need to give is to Dean and Richard for their top job at this club. I think they've been pushing the club towards this level we are at now. Together, of course, with the staff and the players, but they've done brilliant. They introduced me to English football, helped me, and together we developed the team. So without them, I will never be in this chair today.
So for those of people in the football world and even Brentford fans that perhaps don't know a lot about you, who is Thomas Frank? You know, what does he believe in terms of football and what are his philosophies and things like that?
I believe in togetherness. I think we need good people, and that's staff and players. And I think it's one of our main qualities. I sensed it when first day I walked in here. I got people to know. Got to know people even better now. People and staff. We are good people, and that's just being a unique togetherness. I think that can push us even forward. I believe in hard work, because without hard work you can't achieve anything. So you need to add a lot of hours into it, or put a lot of hours into it every single day. And then I believe a lot in being open, honest and direct. A little bit Danish in that way. So that's some of the main values, of course, respect and all that. I'm a family person. Football, I like to, very simple, dominate on the ball and press very aggressive when we don't have it. And that's what we have been doing the last 3 years, and we are taking small steps, adding small details throughout the last 3 years. And I actually like to see, not if we can, but like to push even harder the level in these two main aspects. Of course, there's massive details underneath, dominating on the ball and aggressive in the pressure, but that's the two main things I would focus on.
You've been here for a few years already, and I think as Rasmus has already said, that you've already influenced the way that Brentford play. So, I mean, could you tell everybody how you've done that, and then how you will keep doing that going forward now as head coach, as the man in charge?
I would say that, especially the three of us together, me, Dean, Richard, we discussed the way of playing, and we had the same overall philosophy about football. And then the background I have, where I'm very structured, very detailed in the way I see training and developing a style of play and try to get it out there every Sunday and Tuesday or Wednesday sometimes. Now it's about every single drill that needs to be aligned in this way we want to do to create this style of play. So that's the way. Like a possession game is not only a possession game; there could be different aspects in it, like how much do we need to travel, or how much do we need to press forward, or defend the front and stuff like that. So that's the detail we've been working on the last 3 years, and I will continue that and try to add a little bit. I think all of us, sometimes when you are not taking the main decision, even we have good discussions. If you have brilliant ideas and somebody thinks, 5 times, then even though you think, is it not that good? Or, yeah, I know it's good, but maybe when I'm in charge, I can maybe add that one.
So no dramatic changes necessarily expected then from you. So how
No, just put it to the next level.
Okay. So how can you personally then adapt to the head coach role? How do you see it being different from what you do?
I'll still be the same, the way I approach people. That's who I am. That's Thomas. We know when you're head coach, you take a lot of decisions. So that's the massive difference. Of course, you pick the team, but anyway, we did that together in many aspects. Of course, in final decision we were Dean, so that will be my decision now. So the big difference is taking all decision I will have a little better view in Griffin Park because I can stand out now instead of sit down in the dugout, and then talk to you guys a little bit more.
Can you tell us all a little bit about your time at Brøndby? And obviously, after you left the head coach role at Brøndby, you came here eventually. So why was it that you didn't perhaps seek another head coach role somewhere else immediately after?
After I stopped at Brøndby, I had three targets. One, take a little bit of rest from football, because it is demanding to be a head coach, no matter how you do it, because it's just a lot of hours and a lot of attention. Two, I wanted to be head coach again, and we wanted to go abroad as for me, a career, but also as a family to get an extra challenge, to experience something new. And the perfect head coach role wasn't there abroad. There was some head coach opportunities in Denmark, but then this opportunity, it's all about timing and opportunities. You can't plan, you can have dreams. And then this opportunity came, and I thought, it's interesting. And after a few interviews, I thought, this is really good. This suits me and who I am, my values, my philosophy. And together with Dean Richard, Phil and Rasmus, we said, wow, this can be good. So I have been enjoying my first 2 years here, and I'm looking forward to enjoy it even more, the journey, and hopefully push forward.
So you said that the perfect head coach job hadn't come up yet. Do you see this as the perfect head coach job?
Yes.
Yes. And why?
Because I think I'm in a very privileged position. I know every staff member, every player. I know the two sports directors. I know the owner, and they know me. The philosophy and the strategy are aligned, and we know in which direction we want to go. Now it's just up to me to push the next level, and very simple, get up there.
So where can you see Brentford going in the long term and in the immediate term in terms of this season under your?
I think one of the biggest strengths in this club is that we have a clear strategy, and that's one thing. Second thing that is pretty rare in football is that the people in charge taking calm, no emotional, good decisions. And that is very, very difficult to do in football. So those two things, I think, is the most important. Because we have that strategy and that calmness and that's, I would say, cleverness, coolness. Because of that, I think we have a top opportunity to just push forward and hopefully go to the next level. Hopefully as soon as possible. And if we do all these bits, every area at the training ground, everything from a medical department, from sports performance, our chefs, every department, we just do a little bit extra every single day. I think we have a better opportunity to add everything and then go to the next level. And that is, of course, perform every Saturday, every Tuesday. And if we perform well, we have a good chance to win. Like against Leeds, it was a top performance. If some of you saw that, that was a top performance. Can we keep that? Then, of course, we need to be clever in small details, but can we keep those performances? Then I'm sure that we'll continue our progress and win a lot of matches and hopefully, in the end of the season, be in a very, very good position and can fulfill our dreams.
Okay, so finally for me, obviously, Bristol City this weekend. What kind of game are you expecting from them? What are you expecting from your players? Obviously, you've got a home game to start with in front of the Brentford crowd. Hopefully it'll be a sunny day.
Oh yeah, it'll be nice. I expect that. I don't know that. I would say I'm looking forward to it. I'm really excited to come into Griffin Park again. It's a wonderful place. I think all of you have been in English football for many years. It's honestly there's a little bit extra atmosphere there, a little bigger. I think there's a big part of the English soul, football soul. You can feel it, sense it, smell it. I'm really looking forward to be in charge of the team Saturday. And then the Brentford fans, when they're on it, they are unbelievable, and they will push us forward, and hopefully make the top performance and a win.
Thank you, Thomas.
Thank you.
Thomas, just in regards to your predecessor, have you had any communication from Dean since your appointment has been confirmed? Have you spoken to him, his ability?
Oh yeah, we spoke. He gave me a call the night he was appointed as Villa manager, and we talked about that I wish him all the best success, and had a little bit chat about that. And then after I was announced and it was official, he called me and said, congratulations, best of luck. And I think we agreed that we wish each other the best of luck, and can we just make sure that both teams can end in top 2. Of course, Brentford's number 1. Yeah. We agreed that will be the best. So the only, I think, 90 minutes the next 8 months where we don't wish each other the best of luck is maybe when we're playing against each other. I think it's the 13th of February. Yeah. Yes.
You sort of say that, and you've got 2 years' experience at the club here now, and you say things are done a little bit differently. How different is the way that Brentford go about their business to what you've experienced or what you had experienced in the past?
I've been lucky to be in charge at Brøndby, where I was together with, of course, the board and the sports director in Brøndby to build the club in not a similar way, but with a pretty clear strategy and structure in the way how we want to do it. I just sense and feel there's various examples in England, Denmark, across Europe, in clubs that are not calm, not structured, not strategically. So I think that's one of the main, and we search for every small margin that we can turn to our advantages, and I think that's one of the and we do it every single day. It's not we do this Saturday, no, do this Tuesday. No, we actually try to go down that route and then try to optimize.
And you talk about a calm approach on the sidelines as well, which is something which was experienced to anyone who watched the 3 of you working together. Therefore, how much faith, how much trust do you put in the players once you've put that structure in place for them to go and express themselves during the 90 minutes on a Saturday or a Tuesday or a Sunday or whenever they're playing?
After we have hopefully well drilled them throughout the week, and we have a clear plan of how we want to do it. It's just about them go out there, enjoy, express themselves with a lot of energy, and then hope for a little bit of luck, because we all need that. No, definitely. We know we have a way of doing things, but they need to express themselves. That's why you make different teams, they put different types on the pitch, and they can add a little bit from themselves to the team, and then the team will develop a little bit in different directions. Is
it good that your first game is a home game at Griffin Park, where obviously the record is pretty good?
Yeah, that's the way it is. I would say in another way, I look forward to be at Griffin Park, because we just touch on it. It's such a fantastic place to play, and we are very good at home, and we have a big ambition to be. Unbeatable of course would be nice, but for me it's more the intensity and the aggressiveness and the way we attack the opponents. If we can do that, how we've done so far this season, I think it is a very, very difficult place to go to, and of course with the fans backing us.
And moving from, say, an assistant head coach to the head coach role, how does your relationship with the players change at all?
Friday morning, some of them will not be happy after we name the team. I think that's the biggest change. I will still try to be close with them. I think that's important, because we know it's about coach well out on the training pitch and have a clear structure and a clear way of doing things. But when they have to express themselves, it's all about the interactions between the players and the coaching staff. So I think that's really important to be close with them. Of course, I'll always be the one who is either a top guy or a very, very bad guy. So that's the way it is.
And you mentioned the coaching staff. What's the situation as far as your staff is concerned? Because obviously Richard went with Dean as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but at this moment in time we need to hire 2 assistant coaches, and we have already started the process, me, Phil and Rasmus, and that will be ongoing until we hopefully sooner than later have 2 assistants in place. But we want to pick the right ones, so depending on where they are, when they can maybe get out of the contract, if there is, depending on various of things, that can depend on when they are ready.
Any potential that could be internal?
Yeah, that could be. Some from the Danish media asked me yesterday, and I said they can be from they're either going to be from Denmark. I said, yeah, they can be from Denmark, they can be from Ireland, they can be from Sweden, they can be from France, Senegal, wherever. They can be interested from the club. They can be, there's various options. We have some criteria and we want to fulfill them.
Yeah, as long as people fit in with what the club wants to achieve.
Exactly.
Just on a more light-hearted note, obviously next month Denmark will play Wales in a big game. Has Chris Mepham already started having a word with you about that?
I think he will not be allowed to go to that game, of course. No, not yet. I just spoke to him before we played last time. I said, it's going to be a good experience for you because you experience a very, very good football side and you'll probably not see the ball, but no. So we just a little bit of banter, of course.
And you've worked internationally in the Danish system. You've worked obviously with the club challenging to get into European competitions at Brøndby. How exciting is this challenge with the ground which is starting to grow just a mile up the road with this opportunity? How exciting for you personally is this opportunity?
I think all Brentford fans, all the people who's working in the club, we're looking forward to get a new stadium. It's a big thing for us to see it growing and starting getting built. I would say it's a little bit in some ways with a heavy heart because Griffin Park is special, and I don't know how we take some of the soul and the smell and everything. We need to bring that to the new ground, but I'm pretty sure that soul is coming from the fans. So if they can bring it, then no problem.
And put it in the Premier League.
Oh yeah, of course. Can we do it before?
Whenever.
Okay, thank you.
Thomas, congratulations. In an interview for the club media, you said that there was massive scope for improvement in the club, and you emphasised the word massive. So what are the priorities for improving the club?
For me, it's not one specific area. It's in every area. It's everything, every department, coaching department, analysis, and then I mentioned medical. All department, I think we are on a high level. But if you don't reach for the stars, I don't think there's any opportunity to go to a higher level. I think if we really, really aim high, I think we'll get up there. If we not aim that high, we will not get as high. And I think the team, I think we're good. And I think we, as you saw against Leeds, we can perform at the top level. So the big thing is to do that consistently. And we can only do that consistently. And even if you want to do it consistently, it can be difficult sometimes if we push every single day. And I think, no, I don't think I know I will, because that's how I am.
Looking on your time as the assistant coach, is there anything you would point to as, that was something you suggested or something that you and Dean made happen as a result of your ideas?
I'll not mention one thing. I think more or less all our decisions we did together. And we had a strong relationship, and I hope and I'm pretty sure that the strong relationship will continue, and we will continue to see each other outside the pitch, outside the club. That's what I'm hoping for. I would say that the thing we did and the direction we went, we knew that we had the same philosophy. We want to dominate. We knew that we want to press high, and then it's just about adding different competences into that ball, and then stir it and hopefully get the best out of it.
There's been a lot of talk during this appointment process about the Brentford model, and I think many people are now a bit clear about the Brentford model, but from your point of view, what is the advantage of the head coach system over the kind of traditional British manager system?
That's a good question. That's the thing. I think if you, for me, I think one of the most important thing, and it's just the sports directors. They take care of the recruitment process. Of course, we do that together. All of us taking decisions together. But there's a lot of things you don't have to be aware of. You say as a manager, you still need to manage the staff. No different being a head coach. You still need to manage the staff and the players. Maybe sometimes, and I think it depends. What is Guardiola? Is he a coach or a manager? I don't know.
Guardiola is manager.
He's a manager, yeah. I think he's a lot of time spending time on the training pitch coaching. So I think it depends a little bit who you are, how you do it. So I think the person or the coach define the role. So maybe you have a title as a manager, but if you're very focused on detail and on coaching, you do that more. If you're a little bit more I could say maybe not interested is not the right word, but you're not don't have that big focus on it. You maybe stick back a little bit and let other people take care of the small details. So I think it depends a little bit on the role. I think I'm more head coach than a manager.
Okay, just looking ahead to Saturday, injuries. Chris Mepham was not picked for Wales, possibly because of injuries. Is he going to be okay for Saturday, do you think?
Yes, that's definitely the plan. He trained fully today, so I expect and hope that he's ready for Saturday.
Okay, don't you ever watch the Great British Bake Off, which is a very popular TV programme, but this week it was Danish week, and a number of British people in the contestants tried and failed to make a proper Danish pastry. So I thought, from the Bees United, the support association, I would present you with a proper Danish pastry.
Is it what I think it is? I need to open this one. I hope it's kanelstang in Danish.
It's the full Monty of Danish.
Oh, that's not bad. This one is a really good one, but a good advice, if you go to Ole and Steen, which of course is a top Danish brand, you should try the cinnamon roll, or what you call it. This one is a proper Danish. I think this is really brilliant, of course from Denmark, top quality, but the cinnamon one, wow, you need to taste that one. So that's a little bit of branding from Ole and Steen, so I expect they will call me.